Hi everyone, Flora here, and I am back from vacation. And today I want to talk with you about something that is so vitally important for your happiness. So, while I was on vacation, I still Voxered with my private VIP clients. And one of the things that we were talking about with several of my clients is about things not working out the way that they intended. And so I have all my clients pick a goal, and we make sure that it's measurable and that we can track progress in the goal or around the goal. And some of my clients weren't getting the results that they were looking for. And so I had them redefine what their goal is. And so I had them make it even more specific. But then also we looked at what they were doing to try to achieve this goal. And with a few of them, we actually scrapped the entire action plan and created a brand new one. And with the other few, we actually looked at, okay, well, how can we tweak what we're doing? Because what we're doing is working, but you're not seeing the massive amount of results that you want. And so we tweaked it, and then right away when they tweaked it, they started seeing better results. And this is the same thing that I do in my personal life and in my business life is if something isn't giving me, if an action that I'm doing isn't giving me the result, I don't change my goal. I say, well, that's not working, so what I'm gonna do is just change the goal. No, I don't change the goal. I change the action steps and these strategic actions that I am implementing in order to achieve that particular goal. So, I mean, I've done this for years in my life and in my business. And what happens is when you keep the same goal, because especially when you're really set, you're like, I really truly want this in my life, or I truly want this in my business. And then so you say, okay, so in order for me to get this, I think what would work is to do A, B, and C. And when you do A, B, and C, and then you don't see results, what I see a lot of people do, most people actually, is they change the goal. They say, well, this isn't working, so I'm just gonna change what I want. No, instead of changing what you want, keep your goal, but then maybe try D, Z, and Y. So, and it doesn't have to be in a specific order that some people say that it is or that you think it needs to be. Instead of going ABC, well, if ABC didn't work, maybe CBA, you know what I mean? So change how you do things, change your approach, change your actions that you're taking in order to change the results that you're getting. Because if you're not getting the results that you think you need to be getting or that you should be getting, try different actions, but don't change the goal, okay? Especially if you really want it. Now, some of you might say, well, I'm getting some results, but I'm not getting the results that I want. All right, so again, tweak it. If you're not getting any results, scrap it all together and then just try something completely new. Now, this is something that I absolutely specialize in, and this is one of the things that I work with my private clients. And so if you want my personal help with tweaking your goals, because we are officially at the halfway mark. A lot of people say that June is the halfway mark. Well, actually it's now, because there's 12 months, so we're now officially past the 6-month mark, and now this kind of 2-week window right here is the kind of official halfway mark of the year. So if you're not achieving the goals and the results that you think that you should be achieving at this point in your life or in your business, private message me. Let me know what's going on. Let me know that you know what your goal is, what the results or not results that you are or aren't getting, and just say, this is what I've been trying to do and it's not working. Another thing that you can do is click the link below and you could book a strategy session with me. In the strategy session, what I'm going to help you do is get very clear on your goal. And I'm also going to help you create a strategic action and a strategic plan to get the goal that you want and to achieve the goal that you want. And, part of it might be to do a social media fast like I literally just did. I spent 2 weeks off of social media. It was a staycation. I unplugged from everything. I napped every single day, sometimes twice a day. I slept in every single day. I rode motorcycles all day long some days. Some days I had too much wine and it was awesome. And other days I got too much sun, but it was all perfect. And what that allowed me to do was completely just unplug from everything, from my action plans, from my planners, from my goals, just everything. And reassess where I'm at in my life, reassess where I'm at in my business, and look at what is working and what isn't working. And some of the stuff that is not working, I'm literally going to scrap completely and start fresh. Other things, I'm just going to tweak my action plan. I'm going to tweak my strategy and then go from there. So you got to give yourself permission, first and foremost, if you're not clear about what it is that you want, to unplug and say, okay, so where am I at in my life? What's a priority for me right now? And how can I bring that priority into my everyday life, and not just once a month when I'm creating goals, and then at the end of the month saying, oh yay, well I didn't get this done, so I'm just going to keep adding it to my goal list. You know what I mean? So give yourself permission to just say, okay, so where am I at right now in my life? Where am I going? And does this goal still stay in alignment with where I'm at and where I'm going? Some of my goals I just completely scrapped. I'm like, you know what? I'm not there anymore. I'm in a completely different space in my life. Those of you who have been following me for a long time, I've been a single mom, yada yada. Now I'm an empty nester. Now I have no kids at home, and so my life looks completely different now. And so now I can very strategically say, okay, so this is my goal for the next year. This is my goal for the next 3 years or 5 years. How can I create new priorities in my life and new goals? And then what actions can I take to make that happen? And strategic actions at that. You know, what monetary goals do I have? What spiritual goals do I have? What physical goals do I have? What business goals do I have? And a lot of the times people, they just kind of regurgitate the same goals that they have every year, not even really asking if that's really a true priority anymore. You know what I mean? And so today I would encourage you to look at where you're at, to look at your goals, look at what you're doing. Well, first of all, if you even have goals. If you don't, yay, now's the perfect time to create them. And I wouldn't create more than like 3 goals. And there is a planner that I use. So I use my personal goal setting system, and then once I've created my goals and the action steps to achieve those goals, then I actually put them into my action planner. This is not a paid ad. I absolutely love this action planner. This action planner is a 90-day planner that will help you work through 90 days worth of your goals. And this tracks 3 specific goals. And so you can track them, you can measure them, you can plan them out every single month, and it's absolutely incredible. So, and I frequently do these in advance, and this was my action planner for the next 90 days. And I'm actually going to throw this away, and I went on to Amazon this morning and bought a new action planner because my goal for the next 90 days has completely changed based off of my 2-week vacation that I took. So don't be afraid to scrap everything and start over. Like I said, you don't have to change the goal, but if you're not getting the results that you think you should be getting with your strategic actions, scrap the actions and start over. Don't be afraid to do that, all right? If you want my help, click the link below, sign up for your free strategy session, or private message me here on Facebook. If you're watching this on YouTube or on my website, go ahead and click the link below and sign up for a free strategy session, and let me know where you're at, what goal you have, and what the issue is that you think it is, and we can talk about it. I can coach you through this. We can work through it together, and I can help you to create a strategic action plan so that you will start to see results. All right, I love you all. Make sure that you like this, you give it some hearts, you share, you comment, you reawaken my page, because again, we've been dormant for the last 2 weeks, and this will tell Facebook that this page is alive again. So I love you all, and I will see you back here on Wednesday. Mwah. Bye.